Time to go crazy. Biggest game of the year. Hey, Bengals on top. Believe that. Let's get it.
Who day, you ask? Day are the Cincinnati Bengals, one half of the AFC Championship game.
52-yarder, sweeps the leg, McPherson. He's got it. Cincinnati wins. They are going to the AFC Championship game for the first time since 1988.
An AFC Championship game that will be held at Arrowhead for the fourth straight year. The Chiefs prevailing in what might be one of the greatest playoff games of all time.
Mahomes looks to throw it. Pump faking, right side, he wants it. A comeback cut. It is caught by Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the Chiefs have won this incredible divisional playoff game in overtime.
Run it back, I guess. It's another rematch. Let's hope the second installment is as good as the first.
McPherson, the kick is good. And the Bengals have won the AFC North. Welcome to the jungle!
It was week 17, so it's still relevant, and by all measures, it'll boil down to the same thing it did the first time. Which passing attack can do the most damage? Plenty of reason to think both will. Again, Patrick Mahomes threw for 2 TDs, no picks against Cincinnati, close to 260 yards, rating over 110.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown! Kansas City, DeMarcus Robinson.
Joe Burrow outdid him. 4 TDs, no INTs in that game, over 440 yards, rating close to 150, over 11 yards per attempt. Ridiculous.
Shotgun snap. Burrow retreats, looking, throws into the back of the end zone. Tyler Boyd, got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Even more ridiculous, Jamar Chase, 11 receptions, 263 yards, 3 TDs against the Chiefs.
Chase at the 40. Look at that move. Look at Chase go. Oh my goodness, what a gear he just found. Chase for the touchdown. Wow, Chase is on the case!
Since then, it's been more of the same for the Bengals. Lots of Burrow and Chase. Get rid of Week 18 because Jamar got pulled early. 100-plus yards and 4 straight for him.
Burrow, toss it underneath. Good hands. Chase, catch and run. He's got ridiculous speed. Jamar Chase.
Same with Burrow for the most part. Blazing finish to the season, hot in his 2 playoff games. No TDs and an INT last week. Still 348 yards, rating over 90 in a game where it looked like Game Preview guy was blocking for him. Burrow and Chase, very much the Bengals' offense right now.
First down, fake it, toss, catch by Chase, breaks a tackle. Chase working the sideline.
The Chiefs couldn't slow Chase down the first time. Then in their win last week, they gave up 4 TDs to G.Davis along with 201 yards.
Down the middle to the end zone, and there it is! Touchdown number 4 on the night for Davis.
In turn, they could not stop Josh Allen. In their last 2 games against high-powered passing attacks, Bills and Bengals, their secondary has not played well. They have to correct things to flip things around on the scoreboard.
And they go deep. They've got a man. It is Davis for his second touchdown of the night. Wow!
Silver lining in the Bills game, KC locked up S.Diggs. 6 targets, 3 receptions, 7 yards. Get another performance from Charvarius Ward and company like that, but against Chase, it could change things.
On the run, throws, and knocked away. That was Ward. Remember, he got knocked out. He was cleared to come back, and he makes a play.
That tees up T. Higgins has had some monster games when Chase was quiet this year, and he showed up last week.
Burrow, toss to the outside. Higgins with the hands and a first down.
Have to track Honey Badger's status. He left KC's win last week with a concussion. He's played the pass well. If he's out, it becomes even harder to deal with the Bengals pass-catching group as they utilize their tight end plenty.
Catches a shotgun snap. Short to the middle, caught by Uzama. CJ runs over 2 Titans.
Also, can't ignore Joe Mixon, the receiver. He was a big factor in their passing attack when they beat KC, and then again last week.
Catch made by Mixon. Turns it upfield, dishes out punishment. Mixon works the sideline, and he's out of bounds.
Slowing the Bengals down through the air is going to be a challenge then. But hey, what if KC can harass Burrow all game? Chiefs had one of the highest pressure rates this season. They managed to sack Josh Allen a couple times, Chris Jones, Frank Clark, Jaron Reed, right? And they sacked Burrow 4 times in their shootout.
She's trying to get a rush on Burrow. They do! And smoke him at the 42-yard line. A loss at 8.
You already know where this is going. If there was a QB who really isn't favored fazed by getting planted, it's Joe Burrow. He was taken down the same number of times Ferris Bueller was absent his senior year, in a win in the playoffs.
Burrow dropped again. It's an onslaught.
9 times. And it's nothing new. Burrow had been sacked 5+ times, 6 times this season, including playoff games. It should be noted, since he is 2-4 in those games. So maybe wake up and smell the coffee, Bengals. It's a fool's paradise. Allowing that many sacks will just lead you down the primrose path, whatever that is.
Burrow senses trouble, and he gets mauled.
5th sack of the first half.
This game is very much going to be a battle for the skies. It's like the World War I flying ace, a.k.a. Snoopy, a.k.a. Joe Cool, a.k.a. Joe Burrow, against the Red Baron. Mahomes, like Mr. Barron, has owned the wide blue yonder as of late, throws 5 TDs in his playoff opener, then for the encore, 378 yards, over 8 yards per attempt, 3 TDs, no picks, throws from 47 different arm angles, dipped and darts away from pressure all night, drops that dime for the game winner, sets it up with all sorts of fourth quarter Mahomes magic, and does all that against the number 1 defense in the NFL.
Gotta throw it right away, right now to someone in the middle.
Down the middle. Oh my goodness! It's going to be a 48-yard attempt.
What could the Bengals possibly have for that? Well, they are coming off a 3 INT outing, the 3rd sealing the game.
Tannehill steps forward, popped up in the air, intercepted. Logan Wilson's got it for Cincinnati.
They held Julio Jones in check, and they have played QBs solid, especially during the second half of the season.
Bates was eyeballing Tannehill the entire way, jumps in front of Julio Jones to get the interception.
Of course, there are a couple buts. A.J. Brown had 142 yards on 28.4 yards per catch, and it should have been worse if Tannehill doesn't miss him on what should have been another long TD.
Tannehill looking for it all. Touchdown! A.J. Brown! Tremendous grab!
Picking Ryan Tannehill 3 times sort of comes with an asterisk. The Bengals only faced what you would call A-level QBs 3 times. Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Mahomes. They didn't handle any of them well.
Mahomes finds his man right on the goal line. It's Kelsey for the score. Looked like confusion on the Bengals defense part.
KC sort of has 2 faces to their aerial attack. Both of them involve the same cast. They won last week with their 2-star approach.
There's Mahomes goes down the middle to find Kelsey, wandering free at the 35-yard line. Down the middle, it's Hill in the open, cuts it upfield. He might be gone. He is. Kansas City takes the lead with a minute to go.
They can also win with a game of a little of this and a little of that. Byron Pringle has emerged as a legit red zone threat.
And Pringle is there. What a catch. Touchdown, Kansas City. Pringle pulls it down for his 3rd touchdown in the last 2 games.
And Jerick McKinnon out of the backfield, 50+ yards, back-to-back games as a receiver.
There's a little flip. It's McKinnon. 15-20-yard pickup. Jerick McKinnon.
Mahomes only got sacked twice last week. His legs played a big role in that, and he used them to lead the team in rushing. He can run, he just saves it for big moments.
Going against the best 3rd down defense in the game. Mahomes, all kinds of time. Again, he's going to take off and succeed. Did he get the pylon? Touchdown!
Let's run through some of the X factors. Kansas City has run the ball well as of late. A group effort broke some big runs against the Bills. 182 yards by night's end. That's significant.
62 is going to seal, and you see the hole right there.
Edwards-Helaire returns and takes off into the secondary.
The Bengals played Derrick Henry well.
Handoff. Henry. He hesitated, and Cincinnati flocks to him. Led by Logan Wilson, and the Bengals will take over on downs. A huge stop.
But they weren't overly tough to run on this year, and they let D'Onta Foreman run wild. They were lucky he didn't get Henry's carries, I guess.
Big run. Breaks a tackle. Foreman still going. D'Onta Foreman.
Can the Bengals pass rush make an impact? Their Trey Hendrickson-led front only produced 1 QB takedown and 5 QB hits against a QB who knows the smell of grass as well as their own signal caller.
Tannehill sells the fake. On the move. Tannehill hits his man.
Mahomes was harassed a lot last week, but his Houdini act allowed him to escape what should have been more than 2 sacks.
So Oliver chasing after Mahomes, who slings it sidearm. Look at that throw.
Joe Mixon, under 4 yards a carry again on the ground, has happened a lot with him lately, but a couple big runs late in the game at least.
Mixon cut to the outside. He's got some room to work. And Mixon turns on the Jets.
Chiefs didn't handle the run well this year or against the Bills. However, it was Josh Allen who hurt them the most. Burrow can run though, remember that.
4th and 4 in trouble. Somehow is able to get away. Is there anyone open? No, he's going to run for it. He's got it.
Burrow will take it and staggers for a first down. Joe Burrow on a 3rd and 7 picks up 12.
If it came down to a field goal, why would it? Kickers were hardly a factor last week. Harrison Butker missed a 50-yarder and an extra point. Redemption, though, came at the end of regulation.
I'm so nervous.
So are hundreds of thousands around the planet. The kick is good! It's going to overtime!
Bengals kicker. Check out what some idiot said about him a couple weeks ago. For the Bengals, it's Evan McPherson. 2 missed extra points, 5 field goal misses. The rookie isn't what you'd consider a lock just yet. Moron. Money Mac. Rook called his shot. One more time, Bengals fans.
For the win. The snap, the put down, the swing of the right leg.
Yeah, baby.
It's on its way.
Yeah, baby.
It is good!
Bam! Bam! Bam!
First time ever these two will meet in the playoffs. Who takes round 1? Arrowhead is going to be deafening. Can Joe stay cool? Your thoughts and predictions go into the comments section. Here's 10 predictions from our panel.